off and go ahead and take that out of the vehicle and set it aside. The next thing that we're going to do is remove the bottom part of the dash, and that's where we're going to need the 7mm socket that we showed you earlier, and we'll just use that to remove these two screws that are on the bottom side of the dash. After you've removed the two screws, this panel will simply pop off. There's two clips, one on the left and one on the right. And after we remove this panel, we can just set it aside. The next thing that we're going to need to do is remove the light switch in the vehicle. And we'll do that by simply... The next thing we need to do is remove the headlight switch housing out of the vehicle. And we'll do that by pulling on it. It's got some clips in it. If you have problems with one of the clips hanging, you can use a pick tool like this, and you'll be able to go in behind the clip and pop it out. There's actually 4 clips that hold this in. One of them is inside this hole down in here. Once we have that out, we can just pull this out and lay it to the side. The last thing we're going to have to remove is the OBD diagnostic connector. This is where we're going to get our power and ground from for our GPS unit. There's a 7mm screw that holds this in. Just simply remove the screw, and the connector should hang freely underneath the dash. This is the LCS Plus main control module. There's a sticker on the bottom side that says this side down. You want to make sure that this is always facing down, that your unit can be facing up towards the sky. The top portion of the unit is where the GPS antenna is, and it needs to be located as high as possible in the dash of the vehicle. And you also want to make sure that there's no metal on top of it, as it will not read through metal. It will read through plastic, and it will read through glass. We're going to put a piece of double-side tape on the top of this unit, and that's just to help it to adhere inside the dashboard and keep it from moving around. And I'm just going to use my knife and go ahead and cut a small piece. And we'll just stick that to the top.